Hi friends, I'm here with my mom and dad. They surprised me and visited me here in Seattle for my birthday. And because today, when you're watching this, I am turning 25, I conned them into being in a vlog with me to see if they had any interesting thoughts on the past 25 years. Do you have any interesting or memorable stories about when I was a kid?
When you were little, once you learned how to read and we knew that you knew how to read, you'd take a book and you would find a spot, usually kind of in the sun, and you would just be hunkered down reading. And there's a place in our front room in the doorway, and you would have on your favorite jelly shoes, and you'd have your books, and you would just be reading. And nobody would know where you were, but you were in there reading.
Taylor and her brother and I would always play catch. You know, he was all about things with a ball, and Taylor didn't naturally aspire to things with a ball. And so, show her the rhythm of throwing. So it was always step and throw, step and throw.
I kind of remember there being a significant delay between the step and the throw. I didn't quite get the flow of it. It was like step. Now do I throw it? Do I throw it? Throw. Now that I am an adult human, what ways do you think I'm the most like you guys?
A couple of things come to mind there. So I would say your mom is more outgoing. I'm less outgoing. I think you take that more from me. You can do it, but it takes energy to do it. I'm a little more artistic, even though that doesn't strike people as they would expect that.
I think ways that you're like me are like you have a plan, you have a mission. It's like these 5 steps, we're getting it done. You are a getting it done kind of girl, and that's how I am. So, and then I think have a high bar for other people. Do not.
I suffer no fools.
That totally. And I'm like that. It's like, all right, I gave you 3 things. I'm doing 97. So really, can you just not do, really?
You had one job.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You two are more alike in that you stretch beyond your comfort zones. It's like, I could live comfortably doing this, but something compels me to do that, and it's beyond my comfort zone. And you both do that.
And then we both worry about how far we've stretched ourselves beyond the comfort zone.
Drive yourselves and those who care about you maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Yes.
Is there anything that you guys see in me that you don't know where it came from?
Vlogging.
I've been around for 25 years.
Yep.
You know, how has your life changed the most?
I mean, I remember like when I was pregnant, thinking, how am I going to teach this child how to walk and how to ride a bike and all the stuff you have to teach them? And you realize that, yeah, you have to teach them those things, but it's not like on this linear stretch. Parenting isn't just like me pouring everything that I know into your heads. It really is kind of this very dynamic thing, and so it's not as scary.
You know, so we had Dar, your older brother, and you know, we had him, and then we were talking about having a second child. Like, how could I possibly love a second child as much as I love him, and how could I share that love? And I think I learned that love is not finite, it's infinitely expansive, so that I can love you just as much, and it doesn't mean I love anybody else less. So I think I learned that.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for being in the vlog. In the comments, tell me something about your parents that you think you've inherited or a way that you've taken after them. And you can find me on all of my social medias in the links below. Subscribe if you are so inclined, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. I knew you were going to do that.